I swear life is a roller coaster. Speeding in and out of lanes, I can't get pulled over. I speak reality like when an addict gets sober. Knowledge infinite, so my quest is never over. Hopping in and out of Range Rovers, blowing my trees. Yes, indeed, the type of situations I need. I love the breach, but I could never get with the greed. The car into your red guts like when pussy bleed. How you expect like the growth?
Yeah, yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome to Jewel Talk.
Jewel Talk.
Jewel Talk.
Jewel Talk.
Jewel Talk.
Jewel Talk. Spend number jewels, you heard?
I be your host, Mace on the mic.
I'm your host, Finesse Leo.
That's a fact, guys. Welcome to Jewel Talk.
Welcome back. Episode 81. 81, man. We here. Say it with some confidence, Mace, yo. 81.
I got confused a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I get confused with the numbers.
Yo, yeah. That's a fact, man. We are here. We are getting closer to the 100 mark. Man, yo, y'all help us get to 100 subscribers on YouTube, man.
Almost at that.
Almost at 100 subscribers on YouTube. Bro. You know, man, we had like what?
80-something.
80-something. 87? Okay.
87.
Man, get us to 100 subscribers, man. We're trying to get to 1,000, man. Help us get to 1,000 so we can start monetizing, really like putting in that pain and pressure, man. We put in that pain and pressure right now, man. But let us get the monetized, man. Let us get monetized, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Help us get monetized.
Yo, y'all gotta check out the new skit we just put out on the YouTube channel. Check out the new
skit, yo, based on true events, man. That's for real, man. Yo, the name of the skit is, yo,
When Your Mom Ruins Your Fun.
When Your Mom Ruins Your Fun, man. That's a fact. I was about to say something different. When your mom ruins your fun, that's a fact, man. And that shit, just true events, real shit, man. And how that shit came about, man, was like the real story behind that skit is, you know what I mean? I was like, I had came home, I was outside like with my bro, Victor and shit like that.
You know, regular weekend.
You know, regular weekend and shit like that. And you know what I mean? Like, we was young. I was like, we was like 17, 16, like 16 years old and shit.
Yeah.
So, you know, we young. You know, I'm outside, like, I go to, we go drinking and shit like that. Like, you know, we copping a little, Four Locos and little thigh pieces and shit.
Spot we would go cop of that.
You know what I mean? You know what yeah, that's a fact. So, we would get those, and I was chilling. Mason wasn't with me. I was just doling with my bro Victor and shit and a couple of his niggas and shit. So, you know what I mean? We go to Hofstra and shit like that to go chill with the white boys and shit like that, the white niggas. And, you know what I mean? I'm chilling with them. I'm smoking with them and shit like that. I mean, I'm drinking with them and shit. And I wanted to cop weed. I wanted weed to smoke. So, I cop off with this white boy, right? I watched him roll it and everything. I literally watched him, sat there and watched him roll it and shit. Because, you know, like Kev said, if I ain't watch you roll it, I hate smoking it, you know what I'm saying? You go put dust in it.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Still, something wind up happening. I don't know what kind of fucking, like, it looked like it was weed, like, smell like weed, looked like weed, like, it would smell like some good weed and shit like that, like, you know what I mean? I haven't been smoking for a minute, so I know, like, I mean, even though I was new to smoking, like, I still wasn't rolling my own spliffs yet, but, because I had to have them rolling, but I was smoking for a minute, so I knew what weed was, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? I copped the shit from him, $10 spliff, nice fat spliff too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm on my way back. They was about to go to this house party, but I told them to just drop me off home. You know what I mean? Cause I didn't think I'd be able to go. Like my mom let me like stay out and shit like that. Stay out for
I can't stay out. I gotta go home.
Yeah. So I go home, but I'm smoking this shit on the way back, right? And I'm smoking it and I start like, you know, Victor, he's smoking with me too. He's taking little puffs and shit, but for some reason I start feeling funny. And when he dropped me off, I had him drop me off in front of the Popeyes on Grand Avenue. If y'all know, you know, y'all from the towns, y'all know where that's at. So he dropped me off and it kind of feel like I'm in a different world, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm feeling like out of place. I feel like out of my body.
What am I doing here?
What am I doing here? That's a fact. Yo, that's a fact. So, yo, I go to Link Mesa, right? Because like I told him like, I got these 4 Locos for him and shit like that, or whatever I had. I had these like 2 cans for him and Zach, right?
Oh yeah, I remember because we saw each other and that's
we linked up. We linked up and shit.
Because you got it for us, right?
Nah, I just had it because I had it from them, like from chilling with them and shit like that, drink with them. So I just had some extra ones and shit. So you know what I mean? I just took them shits. So, I give it to them because I'm like fucking out of my mind right now. So I link up with them. They drunk as shit. They lit. they was like they about to go link with some bitches and shit.
Yeah,
so
man.
they
We was about to get in the function.
Yeah,
you know
so they part ways. So I part ways from them. And I'm like, mind you, I'm like around the corner from my crib, but I get lost going to my crib because I'm so out of it. I'm not feeling like myself, right?
Yeah.
And I finally get to the crib after like 20 minutes of me walking around and shit like that, in the dark and shit like that. And I finally get to the crib, and my mom is out there. She letting the dog out, and my dog, like, you know, RP Romeo. You know what I'm saying? Like, our dog, like, he was like blind at the time. He was going blind, so you know what I mean. She was watching him go outside and go pee. And she was like, yo, make sure he's good and everything. So I'm like standing by the tree where he's at, by the pole. By the, the light pole, and he's peeing and shit. Then he walks off. He goes back, and I'm so out of it, I didn't even peep him walk back and shit. So she's like, Miles, are you okay? I'm like, yeah. So I'm not trying to make any eye contact with her. So I'm trying to make sure she don't know I'm high and shit like that. Like, so I'm trying my best not to look her in the eye. Like, even when I'm in the kitchen, I'm trying to get like something to drink, and I'm not looking at her. I'm like, my back is turned to her the whole time. Yeah. She asking me, oh, where your brother at? Where your brother at? And I was like, oh, he was Zach.
Did she smell? She smelled you though first.
Nah. She all that stuff. That's what I'm saying. That was a skit. I'm telling the real story.
My bad.
So, you know what I mean? She don't really know I'm like tweaking, right? And I called Maceo. I'm like, yo, Maceo, like, no. She was like, where your brother at? I was like, oh, yo, he was Zach. And he with our bro Zach, you know what I mean? Shout out to Zach, this is when we was young kids, so of course, you know what I mean, she don't feel like that now, but you know what I mean? But this is when we was young because nigga Maceo and Zach got caught with holes in our crib, and our mom never liked that.
Yeah, yo, that shit was like crazy, because we thought we was kicking it.
Yeah, so they got caught with holes, and our mom like didn't like him at the time because of that shit. This is like years ago. So, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? He's like, I call Maceo. I'm like, yo, mom said come home. And he's like, yo, he's drunk as hell. He's like, yo,
drunk. I ain't coming.
I guess he's with bitches. He's like,
that.
Yo, fuck that.
How you come home? Fuck that. You drunk. You
fuck
drunk.
That.
You drunk female.
Yeah, he
trying to get into the action.
Nigga, he's my nigga. And Maceo is a wild drunk. He's a wild boy.
All right, chill. So I ain't a wild drunk no more. Yeah, that was back in my time.
This was his alky days. Yeah, this is his alky days.
Nigga trying to put dirt on my name.
Nigga, you put dirt on your name, nigga. So, you know what I mean? Yo, he's like, yo, fuck that. I'm not coming home. He blacked it on me. I was like, tell him how not come home. Fuck that.
Cause this is how I felt. Cause I'm like, yo, Miles, you could have said I was with anybody.
Nah. It's cause I'm out of there. I'm not thinking to say like, yo, he just out.
This nigga gonna say a person's name that my mom don't
fuck with. So, you know what I mean? She so I just tell my mom like, mom, I was like, yo, make sure they're not coming. She like, you know what I mean? She was like, it was late at night. She was like, you know what? She had time to deal with this shit. You know what I'm saying? She had time to deal with this shit, man.
Cause it was late as fuck.
Late as fuck. I'm like, you know what? You don't want to come. Alright, that's his ass, man. Like, so, you know what I mean? She like, I was just like, but I'm in my room going through it. I'm in the room going through it, trying to sober up and shit like that.
Like, Miles, you gotta get it together.
I'm fighting demons. Demons. Oh Lord.
Yo.
Can't sleep at night.
Y'all gotta go check that skit out.
So, yo, man, check that skit out, man. It's on something that's based on true events, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Just something funny something random and funny we came up with.
In the comments, let us know how you like.
That's a fact, man. Let us know you want us to continue doing that shit. So,
before we get started with this episode, where you can find us on YouTube, SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts,
Podcast Index. That's a fact. Everywhere, man.
SoundCloud too, right?
That's a fact. SoundCloud, yo, run them numbers up everywhere, man. We hear RSS, you know what I mean? That's a fact. Run them numbers up. So, our first topic I want to get into is, it's something like that's crazy because, you know what I mean? We have something we have experience with this in our family. So, not this techno situation, but with the
hit
disease.
Close to home.
Yeah, hit close to home. Facts. So, a man in Southern California dubbed the City of Hope patient. You know what I mean? appears to be the latest person cured of HIV after receiving a stem cell transplant from a donor with a rare mutation,
Right.
bringing the total to 5. Now, when I heard this shit kind of blew my mind because I didn't know that this was happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, 5 people have been cured of HIV.
Yeah, that number was shocking.
With this, so that was very shocking to me. You know what I mean? So according to the presentation on Monday at the 24th International AIDS Conference, AIDS 2022 in Montreal, the man remains free of HIV more than 17 months after stopping antiretroviral therapy, aka ART, and his leukemia also remains in remission. So the man is older than a handful of the other people previously cured after such a procedure. He has been living with HIV longer, and he received a less harsh conditioning regimen prior to the transplant. This suggests that this approach may be possible for a wider subset of HIV positive people with advanced cancer. So this is like kind of dealing with people that have like dealing with blood cancers and stuff like that. That also deal with HIV, but it is far from feasible for the vast majority of people living with HIV. Yet the case could provide clues that help researchers to develop more widely applicable approaches for long-term HIV remission. The City of Hope patient's case, if the right donor can be identified, may open up the opportunity for more older patients living with HIV and blood cancers to receive stem cell transplant and go to remission for both diseases, said Dr. Jana Dichter of the City of Hope Cancer Center near Los Angeles, who described the case at the conference. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, he's the man, he's a 60-year-old white man. He was diagnosed with HIV in 1988. And then, at one point, his CD4 count fell so low, below 100, that he was diagnosed with AIDS. Right. And he started ART, in the mid-90s. So, and then in 2008, he was diagnosed with acute, with leukemia, with a leukemia. So, and then at 63, he started receiving stem cell transplant from an unrelated donor with a double CCR5 delta 32 mutation. My science community, put me onto that. That certain mutation with the cells. So it deletes cell mutation deletes the receptors in most strains of HIV used to enter the cells. So he retrieved he retrieves 100% of his immune cells from the donor. So that's that nice. Helped out a lot. Yeah. That was a big help a lot. And man, like, it's just crazy, man. This article is just crazy, and I'm glad that it's steering in the right direction. I feel like I still believe that the government is hiding a lot of shit from us. Okay. You know what I mean? So I still feel like there is a cure out there that can really help people for sure, but I feel like they're hiding it just because of the money. But at least I'm glad that what these
we're seeing advancement.
Receiving advancement. With what the CZ Sciences are doing on their own. With these centers and stuff like that.
Because honestly, let's look at that. 5 people that were cured of HIV.
That's crazy.
That's really crazy.
Yeah. So This article, it hit home because our family was affected with through the AIDS epidemic. You know what I'm saying? Like we have our oldest sister. You know what I'm saying? Like she passed away. Rest in peace to her. Her name was Aja. You know what I'm saying? She passed away at the age I think 2021. This is 2001. You know what I'm saying? We was around 3 or 4 years old, so we was like babies. You know what I mean? We didn't even remember the funeral.
We didn't even really get
she passed away from AIDS. You know what I'm saying?
So we didn't even get to really even have
experience her like that, like everyone else got to. So
memories are vivid. You know what I'm saying?
Vivid memories. I don't really have a lot of vivid memories. Her our mom and our older brothers and stuff, and have of her, and the rest of the family members and stuff like that. That talk. When we talk about her. So, you know what I mean? It hits them. So it hits her. It hits our mom and everything, and everybody else way harder and stuff like that. But you know, all we have is like, you know, just stories and stuff like that and pictures. So, you know, and it hits us hard because, you know, seeing all you know, seeing all these medications and stuff come out now, people are living longer and stuff like that with HIV, and it's just crazy because before, back in the day, all that stuff wasn't really like, you know, available, and it was a death sentence for real. Back in the day, it was really a death sentence. So it's like now it's like people are living, you know, regular lives, and they're not even able to
get undetected. Right?
You can go undetectable. You can go undetectable, and you will no longer be able to transmit it sexually.
Yeah, that's it. All these medications that you see on the television and stuff like that. I'm like, yo, damn.
So
science is crazy.
It's crazy, man. Like I said, and I feel just because I know the government is like hiding a lot of shit.
Take your shit finesse.
They're gonna hide. I feel like there is a cure. There's a cure for cancer and AIDS. They have a cure for that shit, but they make so much money that, you know, they want to control and manipulate the masses with it.
Yeah, right.
So, you know, but I'm grateful for these scientists, these good scientists, these actual good scientists, and not these evil niggas. There are evil. There are these evil scientist niggas out here that are using their you know, their knowledge and their intelligence for evil, and like keeping the public dumb, deaf, and blind.
That's a fact.
That is a fact. So, you know what I'm saying? Oh shit. So, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? This nigga just fucked me up. But yeah, man, like it really is just crazy, like how all this stuff is, you know, coming about, and I'm glad that, you know, there's, like I said, there's actual real scientists that's actually, you know, doing the research, putting in the work that are trying to find that, you know, a cure.
I want to add to what you're saying is basically like, so right, this is all good that all this advancement with the stem cell research, basically all the stem cell transplant stuff, but now when it comes more open to the public, how is they gonna factor into like this getting covered? How is this gonna factor into everybody being able to make this affordable? You know what I'm saying? Because this is something that just could go, oh, everybody gets like this for like free, certain amount get for free, because medication treatment is money. There's more money in treatment than the cure. You feel me?
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? So
that is
treatment is like very in particular, because it's like, hey, this could all be very beneficial to us to even just end this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this could be like a deaded situation.
Yeah, man. Like I said, they make too much money. Yeah. You know, the money is too crazy. You know how much money these pills is expensive. Even the ones that's like doing the job right now, I bet they're probably fucking crazy expensive, bro. I would bet they are, because they're keeping you alive. Yeah. So it's like, man, it's really crazy. But at the end of the day, man, I just like, I hope they do find a cure, and like I hope they really like this shit is in the right direction, where like the ones that are really putting in the work, the scientists are really putting in the work. Because like I said, I'm not huge into the medical thing. I don't know about all this medical stuff, so I'm just trying to express myself the best way I can with like ones that are putting, the doctors and the scientists that are putting in the real work to really cure people of this disease.
That care.
That's where not in it for the money. Yeah, exactly. And not trying to tuck sauce. Because that's all the government doing. The government tucking sauce. Tucking wild sauce. You know what I mean? So,
and let's be honest, the medical game sometimes feels like
dirty.
They playing chess.
They playing dirty, and they a part of it. Yo, the CDC, bro, they be a part of it. Something like they be knowing shit. Yeah. CDC be knowing shit.
They just want to keep us blind. You know what I'm saying? And just say, oh, fuck it, we gonna cure some, but not all.
Yeah, not all. Not all.
That's what it really is.
That's a fact. Not all. You can't get rid of everybody. Can't cure everybody. Can't help everybody out. And you got who got that cheddar, or somebody get lucky and stuff like that.
Like,
you know what I mean?
Look at Max Johnson.
Like Max Johnson, that's the biggest thing, because
he's still here, bro.
That showed me like, damn, you gotta have
money to afford it, afford the treatment.
I don't know how they did it, but this nigga is still here, and he looks amazing.
Yes.
Nigga get more money than he ever did.
Oh my god.
He got more money than he ever did. Like, and that's what AIDS nigga said. I forgot who said. I forgot what comedian said that shit. I want the AIDS that he got. He said, I want the AIDS that he got, man.
Women still fuck with him.
Yo, bro.
I'm like, what?
I'm like, yo. That shit is crazy, man. But yeah, yo, it's like I said, it really, like I said, it's just crazy because we really saw the effect, and it growing up, you know what I mean, I saw our mom was like really hard on us, like, you know what I mean, she was like on some like scary shit though, like she would like be like, yo, always like talk to us because she raised, you know what I mean, she raised majority boys, you know what I mean, so you know she with Aja, you know what I mean, you might see it because we was always used to call her Asia, but you know her name is like Aja. That's how our mom told us, like that's how her name, but we used to call her Asia, so you know what I mean. You know, because she was like so young and stuff like that, she was her only girl, you know what I mean, so she like, you know, always like was on top of us, like when it comes to like sex and stuff like that, like using protection, like of course, like, you know what I mean, I'm not moving, I'm not moving reckless, I'm not moving reckless, but like it always kept me, that always like stayed on me, like, you know,
that's
like,
really what kept me like, nah, I gotta be, I can't.
You gotta protect yourself.
I gotta
like,
protect myself.
I kept like, I ain't gonna say a lot because I have fucked with random women, but like it's like,
nah, it's. Miles, let's keep it real. If you don't know the chick is still random.
Yeah.
Like you can still know the chick and the chick be dirty.
Yeah, that's what you mean.
Yeah, that's what
I'm
the chick is.
She's still.
You can still
really know the chick.
Yeah. If you don't know the chick, it's still that's not. If you don't know the chick,
you know what I mean. So it's like like I always been like that. I always like stayed on this like.
Fuck your health class, bro. Like what they fucking tell us in health fucking class? They always like, you know, do get checked every time you get
check a new partner and shit like that. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, niggas don't be doing that. And like
if I ain't itching, if I ain't burning.
Which is like, no, you should always check yourself out. Like
you should make that.
You always use condoms.
You should
always use condoms. Don't get yourself checked out. Stupid. If you're I say like if you're dealing with multiple people, you know what I mean. Like you're out here,
you should definitely be getting
dealing with multiple people. You should be getting checked.
Yeah,
definitely check periodically. They say every 6 months.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Or like I said, every time you have a new partner.
I think women get checked more than men though. Do you think? What you think? They will go often to get themselves to protect themselves just because
they got a vagina.
Yeah.
But these women be burning. These women be out here burning, bro. And these dudes is out here burning too. Don't get me wrong. But these women be burning, son. For real.
Do you feel like it's more of the dudes giving it to the women, or? I had to think real quick. It thumped you right there, so
That's a hard one, man.
That is a hard one. That's what I have to think.
It's a hard one because you have to go back to who started it. Like, where did all this shit just start from? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard, man, because like, that's the whole thing with disease, man. You don't know where it came from, like where it originated from and shit like that. So,
but they would try to say it's gay
I don't know, man. I feel like
try to say it's gay men, no?
Huh?
They were trying to
AIDS?
say,
Oh yeah, with AIDS. It was started out with gay, like, you know, gay men. Started out with gay men, and like I said, bro, it transfers from, like, you know what I mean. So with that one, it was that a man like had to give it to a woman. And then that's
how it spread.
That's go around, yeah. But because it started with we just said it started with gay men. Mm-hmm. So I would say with that one, it started with men first, well, gay men first, and then it spread into like, you know, heterosexual like people and stuff like that. Yeah,
because obviously this is how it works.
Because honestly, like, bro, like I said, you told me this story. We ain't gonna say no names, but you told me, like, remember when Shorty was burning, when Shorty we know was burning, and she got it from a dude was on the down low, but still fucking her.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So it's like, bro, man, like,
remember, and Miles, that was shocking to me. I said, damn.
Like, oh man, bitch got burnt.
Nigga, Miles, if I ever had to, I fuck with a chick and then now I'm itching and shit, I'm barking on her. I'm barking. Yo, what the fuck is going on? Now I gotta go.
They got by the grace of God. That's why I'm going wrong.
I gotta go to fucking hospital now.
I'm go wrong.
And then they gonna give me some. They probably gonna give you some pills, some medicine, just to get that shit away.
Son,
that's
I know niggas.
Situation.
I know niggas.
That's an uncomfortable situation.
I know niggas that been through that, and that shit is not yo.
Now the nurse looking at
yo.
Nurse looking at dirty niggas. They some valid ass nurse.
Like, you know what I mean? Well, the niggas I know that went through that, and they told me they experienced, like, it was like, nigga, like, they dick started just feeling swollen, like that shit hurting and shit like that. And you know, thank God it was a curable disease though. Like thank God this was something curable. Like this shit go away.
But think about it though.
Crazy.
Say that curable disease wasn't treated, it'll get worse.
Oh, of course. But thank God we have all these like medications like get rid of that shit. It's just we need to get on top of shit with the AIDS and the HIV and you know what I mean, especially in this cancer shit for real. It's a fact.
Man, you just gotta play your cards smart.
But like I said, man, like, you know, just dealing with our family being hit with that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, my brother, you know what I mean, my older brothers, you know what I mean, like, they talk to me about that shit, like, yo, you know what I mean, like, you know, you gotta be careful out here, you know, dealing with these women, man, like, you know what I mean, like, you know what I mean,
it's serious.
It's real serious.
It's not a game, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean, you gotta be careful, like, you know what I mean, just who you sleep with and shit like that. So I try to be. I'm not saying I haven't been a wild boy and shit like that, but like, you know, I always keep that in the back of my mind because my family was hit hard with that shit, and that shit, you know what I mean, you know that shit affect my family. You know what I mean, you know, my mom lost her only daughter, so you know what I mean. That's a big, you know, that's a big, you know, big blow to the family and stuff like that. But you know, you know, from that she always talked to us about, you know, sex early. Like I said, man, like. Talk to us about sex early and, you know, just go into, even though it's not about disease, but, you know, no means no. And shit like that. Like,
oh, hell yeah.
You know, just always, like, give us, like, you know, from a woman's standpoint, you know what I mean? She could never, you know what I mean, you know, teach us how to, you know, be men and shit like that. But, you know, always give us, like, you know, talk to us, like, you know what I mean? You gotta be safe. You gotta protect yourself out here. Use condoms every time. Always use a condom.
Yeah.
Always use a condom every time. Like, don't risk it.
Like, oh, don't listen to her.
Yeah, like, yo, man, my mom.
Just a tip.
Mom, I was having a conversation with my mom, like, yeah, she telling me don't be out here eating these girls' pussy, man. Don't be out here eating these girls' pussy, and always use a condom.
Yeah.
Don't be out here just doing that, man.
You can't be.
Can't be like, man.
You know, I mean, that's a special thing.
That's a special thing. You say that for your wife or your girl. You really serious. I gotta really like you. I really like you, want to be and take you serious stuff. Yeah. Put my mouth pun box. You know what I mean?
Nah, simple fact.
Show you what this mouth do. Like, you gotta really be a serious woman for me.
But you can give me the spits though.
Yeah. Oh, spits. Because my dick is clean. I know what my dick is.
Yo.
My dick is clean. I tested. I'm good.
I can't get
out here. Like I said,
I'm sorry.
I've got top. Yo, bro. I get toppy with condom.
Not Miles. I had it one time. It was not a good feeling. It was not a good feeling. I had to tell the bitch to stop.
Yeah. Like I said, like. I've got top with, you know, with a condom on and shit like that before. Like,
if I gotta get top from a bitch with a condom on, I should not even be fucking with this bitch.
I got top with a condom on, but
I just did it though because I was curious to see how it would feel. I was curious. I was dead curious.
Nah, it was more like the girl shit. Like, you know, the girls just wanted to like, you know, like she just wanted to do like that. I'm like, hey, yo, you about to eat. You about to eat. Like, shit, fuck it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like. But, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm still looking for the elite spits, though. I still ain't got the crazy elite spits. But, oh, man. But, you know what I mean? I don't want to go into what I was about to talk about.
Nah, like, the reason why we brought this topic up, because it was just, like, you know, a very good thing that's happening in the medical field.
Yeah, that was, like, a crazy thing. You know what I mean?
It was crazy. Like, because we just read the article here and said that this whole project they was doing, they got cured 5 people. He was one of 5. He was one of 5. So that number really like is stunning to see.
It is stunning. But like I said, man, I feel like I feel like the elites is still hiding shit. They tucking sauce and they're not really putting the real cure out there, the real truth. So, but you know what I mean? You know, speaking about that, man, we wanna, I guess people coming out with the truth. You know what I mean? Let's get into like Lil Wop.
Whew.
So, you know who Lil Wop is, Mason?
I don't know him as an artist. But once you showed me the video because I never listened to his music. I'm gonna be honest. Like a lot of, cause he's a drill rapper, right?
I guess like I don't know. I don't listen to his music either.
The way he looks like a drill rapper.
I don't listen to his music either. Like he's from Chicago, but he moved to Atlanta, so he kind of got the Atlanta swag. He was on Gucci Mane's former artist. Like he's not longer on the label no more.
Let me see. Let me search up and see what.
And like he, you know what I mean. So he comes out as bisexual, claims he likes transgenders and feminine men.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna play this clip, you know, from Say Cheese TV. Shout out to Say Cheese TV. This came out like a couple weeks ago, like in July, like a month ago in July, really. So, but I want to touch on this because, you know, I want to give my thoughts about these dudes and what they trying to do to us black men. I ain't gonna lie, this message they're trying to set out there.
Now I want to get to this shit, man. Super Bowl night, the night of the Super Bowl, Cincinnati Bengals are playing the Rams. We have you're on Instagram, you're posting a half t-shirt, and you're saying I'm bisexual, I like females and males. So, now, take us through that.
For sure.
Make you post that. Take us through that whole ordeal, that whole situation.
Well, I ain't posted because, like, shit, for real. I was just saying how I feel for real. On some real shit. You know? Don't get me wrong, I ain't out here sucking no dick and getting fucked in the ass and no shit like that. But, you feel what I'm saying? I'll make a nigga my bitch. I just want to be my bitch. I'll make a motherfucker my bitch quick. I don't give no fuck. Like, I ain't out here looking at motherfuckers like, yeah, I want things. Like, nah, I got a certain type. I like transgender shit like that. I like feminine, cause I'm masculine, so I'm a motherfucking king. I come from kings, royalty. I like power, so shit, you know.
And when did you set that's who you were? Did you been knowing like?
Nah, I just went around niggas like, oh, I like him and no shit. I knew that's a motherfucking thing. Like, he probably just was around motherfuckers like, yo, I like him. I ain't know. I grew up around savages. I was raised by real savages, like real men. Like, so, you know, I ain't soft, sweet, none of that shit. But yeah, I just wanted to put that out to the real, like, yeah, like shit. So everybody welcome to come fuck with me. If y'all like me and you feel me? You a feminine guy, you a trans, like shit, whatever. Shit, it's love. I ain't doing no shade, it's all love. I want all of it.
Now, a lot of people thought that this was a clout chase because you know, shortly after that you deleted.
Alright. So
Hold on. Let me say real quick, the whole time it gave me Little Murder from P Valley. Have you heard of P Valley? That's the whole time.
I never even watched. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I never even heard both. I never watched P Valley, but I know it's like some wild gay shit.
Yeah, he has it's some, so it's different.
It's like some wild, like I heard like have a graphic gay scene in that shit.
Mouse.
I'm like, oh, that's not too much. That's too much for my spirit. That's too much for my spirit. You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul.
Like, nigga, like, but let's keep it a stack. There's been a lot of masculine niggas, and that's like hood as shit. They be gay.
Yo, I don't know, because I remember Benzino, I'm hearing shit about Benzino, shit like that.
From the Boondocks?
Gay Delicious, yeah. Bro. The Boondocks been talking about this shit.
Remember the Boondocks jail? He was like, I'm a booty warrior. That episode?
Oh, yeah. I'm talking about Gay Delicious. Yeah, nigga. This
Homies
bitch.
over hoes.
Homies over. Yeah. Do the homer. Yo, the Boondocks predicted all this shit.
Nah.
The Boondocks predicted all this shit. They're trying to demasculate the black man, especially the black man, son. The black man. This is what they trying to turn us into, bro. This shit is crazy. Bro. He's just confused than a motherfucker. My boy is confused.
So he said he likes transgender men and feminine men.
Bro, this
he likes
transgender. My boy, gay is gay. My boy, he's straight. He ain't no sweet nigga. My boy, you're sweet.
Gay is gay.
You're sweet. You're sweet, my boy. And you can't. And he's trying to still be tough. Like, yo, I was raised around these savages.
So hold on.
Real man. Boy, yeah.
So wait, hold on though. You think so? This is what I'm interpreting from what you're telling
That
me.
nigga out here sucking dick, bro. He can't.
Oh, that's what
he's out here sucking dick. That is a lie.
So you saying that you think that eliminates him trying to be masculine?
Of course.
Being masculine?
Automatic disqualification.
Bro, you're not. How can you be masculine? You getting like you fucking with.
He just said in there though. He said he don't fuck niggas, and he said he don't let niggas fuck him.
That's still gay.
No, I'm not disagreeing
gay,
with
bro.
you. I'm not disagreeing with you.
You still.
I don't know, man. It's like, yo, you can't be on that. I'm not gonna lie, like you can't be on that gangster shit and then be like, yo, I fuck with transgenders and feminine niggas. Hey, it don't go together. It don't go together.
If it's a feminine man though.
Remember Omar from The Wire?
My nigga, women got buttholes too.
Yeah, true.
No, but hold on. Do you remember Omar from The Wire though? Omar was
I'm not out here fucking with women in the ass, but I'm like, cause I already told y'all my stance.
You hate it where it's stinking, not where it's pink.
Nah, I'm good. I need to go in there. I'm cool.
What was you
just
saying
pussy.
though? What was you saying?
Remember Omar from The Wire? I don't know if you guys.
Oh yeah. I never watched The Wire, but yeah, he was
Omar
gay.
was gay. But he was still a gangster, shooting up niggas, robbing niggas, all that.
Hey man,
say man.
I think what it is.
Listen, I don't know, man.
What it is like
it's just like
once you have these two tough men.
I don't know. I mean, there's always
man
been
that does sexual.
There's been homo thugs.
Homo thugs.
It's been homo thugs, my nigga. Like, but it's like, yo, it's just
it's like,
crazy, man. I don't know, nigga. I guess nigga.
Alright. How
you
about
could be a gay ass nigga and still shoot and shoot the shit out of
How about
somebody.
this? You can't be a homosexual but still claim that you're a real man. That's what I don't agree with. You could be a homosexual and claim you're a gangster and you shoot niggas, you rob them, you stab me. Anybody can do that. But you can't say you're a real man, a masculine man, a real man, and you taking, other men.
Yeah, man, like, honestly,
he just
bro, being gay, like,
he don't get fucked.
I'm not with that.
Them.
Like I said,
that's what he's saying. He's saying he.
It don't matter. You're participating in homosexual
behavior, bro. Why are you doing that with another man? He has the same.
He likes men. What the nigga just said?
Nigga, but why? Why though? What's the reason?
Why you like men?
Bro, they're making like this. This is like it's weird, bro.
Men,
it's weird.
Well, why?
Bro, this is the agenda.
You can't just say.
It's a part of the agenda,
You
bro.
can't just say, he's just getting. No. What's the reason behind it? There must have been some gay activity with his circle, with his class of niggas.
I'm like, yo, what was he doing? Cause I'm like, he's trying, like, bro, he's trying, yo, he's trying.
Nigga, what was you doing after school?
On P Valley.
What was you doing after school?
He was staying in the clip. He was staying in the clip, like,
See, look, hold. I'm gonna tell you what happened in P Valley. So right, I got brought up little murder. I said right, yeah, little murder. So he rap his songs or with the gangster shit and all that, and he be shooting niggas though. He be shooting niggas and clapping niggas.
He might be really like that.
But then he fuck with But here's the question. Here's the thing. He fucks with a feminine man. He fucks with a feminine man.
Why
He fucks with a feminine man that dressing like a girl and everything with the nails and everything. And I'm like, he fucks with her. That's his bitch. I'm like, but that's secretly his bitch.
These niggas.
No, they don't know because niggas. Listen though.
I don't see this wild on my mouth. I would never watch that show. I'm never gonna watch that show.
Niggas in the hood.
I'm never gonna watch that show.
Niggas in the hood. They see. He doesn't.
I know you only watch that show because you're shorty.
Oh yeah, that's the only reason why I watch
this.
this.
That's your wife.
Your wife.
Because when I started seeing the whole shit, I was like, whoa.
Girls be opening up. Yeah,
I don't know. That's a different. That's a different conversation.
I don't want to see that shit. I don't want to see that shit, bro. That shit is crazy, man.
That's a different.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. Homosexuality has been here since the beginning of the time.
Yeah, it's always been.
No, but
it's always been here.
But with the European niggas, with Europeans, they was doing that shit early in history.
Possibly, yeah.
That wasn't really with the
Yeah, because I'm gonna be honest with you, Europeans would shower once a year. Yeah, some stuff like that.
They were doing a lot of that. That was a part of their culture.
Animals, all of that.
In our culture, I didn't really hear that coming up. But learning in history, coming up in history, they talked about that.
I think that shit is in everywhere. That's my opinion, though.
Bro, there's gay people everywhere.
Everywhere.
There's gay people everywhere,
my nigga.
But
that shit is just
either they in the closet or they really doing it.
Exactly. Best believe there was fucking probably pharaohs fucking.
But if you go in like these third world countries and they find out you're dead,
and that's what I'm trying to say.
You're done.
That's what I was trying to say. Now they can come more out in the open because now it's not like you're gonna get fucking killed, attacked. You know what I'm saying? Niggas just gonna talk shit. That's really all it is. You can't die over it. They're not gonna niggas because you.
I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of people who are homosexual, and I think it's partially because it's an initiative. It's an initiative that's being pushed on a lot of people, and that's a lot of the reasons why people are doing what they do. Hey man, I don't know. Remember God up above. That's what I gotta say. Remember God.
Yo, man, yeah,
what does
man,
God
like,
want you to do?
Nigga, I believe in a man and a woman, man. That's what I believe, man. Like,
God made Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve.
I said, I can't. I will never like hate with a harm another man, kill another man.
Nah, never.
Because
you don't agree with the lifestyle.
Because I don't agree with his lifestyle.
That's all it is.
You know what I mean?
But it is because you
I'm
don't agree with the lifestyle.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure that me and mines we don't indulge in
Listen, like I don't agree in the gangsters' lifestyle. I don't mean I hate gangsters or I want to kill gangsters. It's the same thing with homosexuals. I just don't agree with their lifestyle.
Yeah, and I feel like they throw us shit for the people that don't agree with the lifestyle.
They'll say.
I mean, those are two different. I ain't gonna lie.
Two different things.
Nigga, what gangsters you can't.
What gangsters do?
Nigga, some of these niggas harm the community.
Yeah,
so like niggas is.
They not really harming the community. They
but
just
I mean, but like I'll say it like
nigga, they ain't harm. Nigga, what they fucking with is just nature. Yeah, that's the only thing.
But what I'm saying is this though, like. You can not agree with somebody's lifestyle and at the same time like not want to hurt them or not want to kill them or not want to do harm to them. You know, that's just all it is.
But my thing is like they're trying to push it too much, and you see, they're trying to push it too much. They're putting it, and they're trying to demasculate black men. Yeah. They want black men to be more feminine.
Especially on Nickelodeon, the niggas be doing like the gay pride shit on Nickelodeon. And
putting it for the kids and shit like that, and
shit's crazy.
It's like trying to. They're really trying to normalize it. I'm like,
that new Thor movie, there was definitely some hints and pushing initiatives and all of that. Shit is crazy. I'm like, damn, you can't even watch a Marvel movie anymore.
Oh yeah, I heard.
I heard to see some fighting and shit. Now I'm looking at two men they might kiss.
You can't even watch a Marvel movie.
Yeah, I heard that.
Oh shit.
About to make certain superheroes gay and shit like that.
They tried to make Spider-Man gay. They tried to make bro, and he's Spider-Man. He's Spider-Man. Mary Jane, Gwen Stacy, all of that, and you gonna try to make him like another dude? What's wrong with you?
Yeah, nah, it's backwards. It's backwards. You know what I'm saying?
Like but like, I feel like they really trying to emasculate, demasculate the black man and stuff like that, and they really trying to feminize us like to like keep us down, like keep us not strong because once you break the strong black man, like, that's it. Like, who's gonna protect the black women? You know what I mean? Nobody's the protectors of the black women and the black children.
This strong masculine black man, this whole dynamic is gonna change.
It's gonna fuck up. It's gonna fuck up. You're gonna start seeing every man dress up in dresses. You're gonna see every man with their nails painted. Yo, how do you feel about with men getting gel in their nails when they get a manicure?
What, the clear gel?
Yeah, the clear gel.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I mean, all right. The clear gel, I don't do it, but I'm not knocking niggas like
nobody.
I'm not knocking, yo, just cause nigga, it's clear and it's just making your shit look fresh, but I don't do it.
It makes me feel like I would have nail polish.
If you getting nigga, fucking color paint, cause I don't give a fuck. Lil Yachty, Lil Uzi, all them niggas is weirdos. Why are you painting your nails? When did that become the trend, bro? I ain't gonna lie. When did that become the fucking trend?
I'm gonna be honest with you. It's that rockstar lifestyle shit.
Fuck that shit. Nah, cause these niggas, what these niggas is doing some. Them niggas is doing some fruity shit. Niggas got designs and shit. Lil Yachty shit got designs and all this shit. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
That's some real.
Are you a bitch? Like, what the fuck? What kind of bitch ass shit?
I just wanted to know.
Bro, you know Hollywood be like that though. They be getting so much.
Bro, and they get more deals and shit like that.
Poom that they get tired of the poom poom. Want to try something new.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
Never. I could never get tired of
I can't go for that.
No can do. I can go. fuck that, yeah, no can do.
I can't.
I mean that, yo, you might have hit the nail right there. That's why my
Nigga, never.
No, listen. I'm talking about when he said they get tired of the shit. So that's probably why they.
Nah, I don't know. I feel like yo, somebody.
That might be why they might go away.
Nah, I don't know, man. I feel like yo, once you get into, like I said, be on some nigga, be on some wicked shit, bro. These gay, I feel like in the industry, some of these gay niggas be on some like predator shit type shit. Like they put that dick on certain niggas. They put.
Hold on, stop it.
They put that dick on certain niggas, and niggas want to get on, and niggas do it.
Huh?
Some niggas want to get off, niggas do it. I heard a lot of shit, bro. I heard a lot of shit that's been happening throughout the years. Like certain niggas done gay shit to get on.
Yeah, for that bag. You want that, Sean?
Get that bag.
I mean,
yeah.
I believe Will Smith did some things.
Yeah, I was gonna get into that. I heard he did shit with like Benny Medina.
I believe
Benny
Smith
Medina,
did
like
things.
he's done shit like I heard.
Bro, he
shit
asked for it. You
like
could just tell like his whole situation with Jade is crazy too. So it's just like, yeah, man.
I don't know, man. And I don't understand niggas doing these gay scenes and shit like that.
No. See, that's another thing I want to talk about. Like, I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't care. It's just acting. I don't know, man. It is what you could say whatever you got to do about it, but that's like that's just me like dressing like a woman and putting makeup on as a woman. Like,
they better find
it's just
else.
acting. It's just your profession.
Hey,
Like,
They better find somebody else.
bro, you do it for like the only time
that you're basically saying.
I mean, even though like I said they put niggas, but it's like it should be funny. Like Big Mama House was funny. You know Wanda from In Living Color when Jamie Foxx used to do Wanda.
Madea, a couple movies of Madea, like first two movies of Madea.
I'm not gonna lie, I
honest.
fuck with Madea movies, but it's just that he just overdid. Like he just did it
I'm
so
gonna be
much.
honest.
Nigga,
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not going
Shit
to
ain't for Barton.
If I wouldn't dress for women,
Nigga made a billy off of that shit, though. Nigga made a billy off of Madea.
Listen though, this is how I feel.
That shit's
if
crazy.
I wouldn't do that shit for free, why the fuck am I gonna do that shit just for a bag? That's how I be feeling.
Yeah.
If I wouldn't do that shit for free, why am I doing that just for a bag?
But that's some niggas' morals and shit. Some niggas, yeah, man. Like I don't know, man. Like I can't do it, man. And I feel like, yo, man, this little wop nigga is confused as shit. Like my nigga Charleston White said, he confused ass nigga, bro. Because nigga, how you still try to be
Charleston
tough,
White look
man?
retarded though.
Nigga, he only got one eye. That's why.
That's why.
Yeah, he has a glass eye. So that's
Something's
why.
wrong with his face. It's like
He has, like I said, he got shot. I think no, he didn't get shot. I don't know. I forgot how he said he lost his eye, but
you can tell. I don't know.
he has one eye. That's why.
And his forehead is like crazy too. Like,
Nigga talking about the whole face structure.
Nigga, all right. He's he knows he knows he.
Some Frankenstein.
Oh my god! But that nigga be spitting the fucking truth. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck how
snitching.
that nigga
snitching crazy.
Nigga, because Marcus, shut the fuck up. Marcus, shut the fuck up.
What do you mean?
You're called nigga. Out of all niggas, we know you're calling the police first.
Yeah.
Out of all
No,
niggas,
but
we know.
he's calling police on niggas he doesn't even know though.
Yeah, because he protect you. Not hearing what?
Yeah,
See,
not
this is what I'm
listening
saying.
to
You're
what
a
he's
young you
You're not
on that
listening to
young
what
nigga
he's
shit,
saying.
bro. You not hearing what he's saying. Look, Pat. He be saying shit for shock value.
He sent dick pics to a crip. Like, what is wrong with him? Like, that's crazy.
What do you mean he said dick pics?
I never knew that. I don't know what you're talking
I
about.
don't know where he get that from.
Bro, he did.
Yo,
I ain't gonna get into all that, but
move it on.
nigga Charleston might be speaking the truth. He be speaking the truth. Yo. So yo, move it. You wanna move on? Alright, you wanna move on to the next topic?
Yeah, move it on.
Alright, so we're gonna move on to the next topic. So this last one, you know what I mean, is more into the pop culture as well. You know what I mean? We want to talk about like Irv Gotti and Ashanti. So do you know who Irv Gotti is, Maceo?
Nah.
What?
So you know Maceo. That's what I'm saying. Maceo, he was again, he was not into the music like I was into. Like I paid attention growing up.
Bro, he
to the
produced
music.
DMX, Jay-Z, Ja Rule,
Like, he created Murder Inc. and shit like that.
Bro,
so.
he was a pivotal role in like Def Jam. Like really.
Like he played a good. He was an A&R, a big A&R.
He was doing like, bro, Def Jam wouldn't be what it was without Irv.
Yeah.
Really?
Nah, it would not.
Well, the niggas he brung in.
The niggas he brung in, yeah.
DMX and Jay and Ja.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? DMX, Jay, and Ja. So, you know what I mean?
Bro, like you know. Waffle, you go.
Yeah. So, you know what I mean? He So allegedly, like he was if you know Ashanti though.
Yes.
So you know Ashanti. So he was So yeah, she was they was in a relationship together, but he was married at the time. You know what I mean? Like, but he says she wasn't responsible for his she wasn't a home wrecker or anything like that. But nigga, Irv, if you know about Irv, he was like he just was a cheater. Like he
was a cheater.
Yeah, he was
couldn't
like
stick to one.
Couldn't stick to his only shorty. His wife, I ain't gonna lie, his wife like that he had children with is bad. She looked good. So I was like, damn, this nigga fucked up. But but yeah, yo, that's the life of a successful nigga. When you get money, bitches just throwing their pussy at you, man. Like
it's hard to say.
It's hard to say no.
Yo, bro, he was probably giving them false dreams. Like, I'm gonna put you on. So I'm gonna do this.
Like, bro, and I'm not gonna lie, like he's just I wanna talk because he had a sexual
episode on
Drink Champs. Play a little bit of Drink Champs. It's fair use, so don't come at us, don't copyright us. I mean, everything we're using is fair use right here. So, you know what I mean? He goes into depth about how the Ashanti shit, how his relationship with Ashanti coincide with the business. He claims like the song Happy, that Ashanti put out is from the vibe, from the energy, that song came about from the energy from their relationship and shit.
After he finished sleeping with Ashanti, he was this is his.
Did that ever get involved with the business part of it? That you guys were most romantically involved. Did that ever trickle down to the business? Like it helped her. Okay, I'm not following. It helped her that y'all was together. That y'all was. Yeah, I mean, happy, big record, right? Yeah, I'm so happy. Let me tell you how happy. Yo, BT, I got a check from me, nigga. So happy. Let me explain how the relationship and how it worked to her. Dating at this point. Yes. Okay. So we're together. Matching watches. I imagine you both have watches too. I bought her mad shit. Okay. Birkins, all that. I bought her. She gained. Okay. I don't know what none of this is. I just know. Okay. So you just finished sleeping together or whatever. Okay. I'm taking a shower. I'm in the shower. A nigga be creative after. Yes. Right? Yes.
That's true though. They be creative after you get some pussy. That's a fact.
We got popcorn. Listen. I'm in the shower. Don't steal my shit. I'll give you the quick story. You can see the full story on the Murder Inc. documentary. That's going to be premiere on BET. That's premiere. I think of the whole track in the shower. I get out the shower. I call my nigga Chen. I'm on the phone. Chen, yo. We get to the studio. Chen. The chefs it up, the beat, everything. Okay. Now it's time for you to write. Yo, I want this shit to be a feel-good joint, like summertime thing. I'm so happy, baby. She made me happy.
She made me happy before.
Noise retarded.
That record came about because of our energy.
Yeah, okay.
You miss that energy a little bit? Not anymore. When like 20 years ago, when we stopped. Like fresh out of it. I think I asked you this before. I'm gonna ask you again. Yeah. You don't go on her gram sometime and be absolutely not.
So,
saying the energy.
I want to talk about it because y'all, I feel like, man, Irv is honestly, he could talk all he wants to say he not bitter, but that nigga is still salty about that shit. He's still hurt, super.
Bro, certain shit don't get over people.
Hurt, but at the same time, bro, at the same time, it's like, bro, he was.
That nigga loved
he was saying he was in love with her, but I'm like, bro, you had like a whole wife at home and shit like that. He had a whole wife and kids at home.
He was saying that he was with her every day.
You know what I mean?
Every day.
And like, you know what I mean? And I'm not gonna lie, bro.
You with her every day.
He's mad because she didn't want to be like the side chick anymore.
Nah.
She wanted to be the side chick no more.
This is what really happened.
Bro, like, nigga, I'm telling you, nigga.
The feds came. That's
yeah,
why.
nigga, hold on. I'm about to get to that.
Hold on.
Yes. It's two things. Yes, the feds came. That is the main one. The feds came
Hold on.
because.
Real quick. Tell me a little.
All right, let me put them on. All right, so that's what I'm saying. They said, hold on, Marcus.
I'm gonna shut up. You got it.
I got you, nigga. I'm glad you know your shit.
Yeah.
I'm glad you know your shit. You know his New York history. You know what I mean? So, alright. Irv was associated with a former drug lord from Queens, from Jamaica, Queens, called Supreme, Kenneth Supreme McGriff.
Okay.
That came up with Supreme Team. Now, Supreme Team was a drug organization led by Kenneth Supreme McGriff and Gerald Prince Miller. You know what I mean? From out of Baisley Projects in Southside. You know, nigga, we grew up not too far from there.
I know.
You know what I mean? From where our old crib was in there.
Yeah.
So, he, Irv claims, like, you know what I mean, they started getting cool around 94. They met on the set of Ja Rule's first video with his old group Cash Money Click, Get the Fortune. And that's what he met. And Irv wanted to make Kenneth Supreme McGriff vice president of Murder Inc. and shit like that. And he had helped and he had gave Supreme money, like $50,000 to help create a film that he wanted of a book adaptation. A film adaptation of a book. So he wanted to help Supreme do that shit. So, when the feds came in, the feds tried to say, oh, Supreme gave Irv drug money, to help to use for Murder Inc.
Yeah, money laundering.
Money laundering, basically, that
that's
shit.
Crazy.
And try to give him 20 years and shit like that, but he beat the feds.
Yeah, he beat the case.
They went out because they was trying to get him to give Supreme away and shit. Like him and his brother was testify against and to get less time and shit like that.
Wow.
And they was like, the feds. It's because the feds have a 98% success rate.
Yeah.
When they come get you, they got
yeah. The feds already got you. Yeah.
But they knew that it was both. Like everything was legit. Everything was legit, nigga. They knew in their heart everything was a legit company, and they was just helping their mans. Like they wasn't doing no illegal shit. You know what I mean? So, but like I said, guilty. That's the thing with guilty by association.
Just because he was out here.
Like that's one thing I always say. I'm like that shit.
Because you said Supreme was a drug lord.
Yeah, and I'm like, yo,
running shit back in the 80s and 90s.
Back in the 80s, running. He was that nigga. Wow. He was that nigga in Southside.
He was like Frank Lucas and Bumpy Johnson type shit. In Harlem,
Yeah, like
that.
Like he was like the Outposts and the AZs of Queens shit. Like they was all at the same time though. That's the thing. I'm just using that because that's who you know. That's who you heard of. I know those are drug deals that you know of, but like they was all out of that same era. They all was in that same era. All of them was out at the same. They was all getting money together.
Wow.
Like they was all getting money together and all at the same time. They was all getting money at the same time.
Got
you know
you,
what I'm saying? So, like I said, since he beat the feds. You know what I mean? Well, while he was fighting it, a lot of niggas was distancing themselves from him. And shit like that. Ashanti was one of them.
Yeah.
Cause she didn't.
You got to.
Like I don't blame her. And that's what Ja Rule even says that. Ja was like, yo, you can't be mad at her because nigga, that's not what she signed up for.
Irv feels like, nah, you supposed to be ride or die.
Family is murder. It's murder.
Yeah, you supposed to be ride or die. You gonna ride till the wheels fall off. All of that.
Nah, I'm gonna be honest. That's how it
He said that was my bitch.
That's how
he kept saying. He was like, that was my bitch.
That's how
I'm getting money with my bitch.
He was feeling like.
You said he had a wife at the time.
No.
Yes. He was separated.
He was saying, listen, look. He was like this. Listen, we go down. We all go down. We all go down as a family. Listen, certain people jump ship. You can't really be mad at niggas jump ship because
she not like I said.
She didn't sign up for that.
She didn't sign up for that.
She didn't sign up for that.
She not built like that. Like
she want to make records.
She want to make records.
She don't want to go to jail.
Yo, babe, I just want to focus on the music. Like, nah.
And I'm not gonna lie. Like I feel like he's mad, and he feel like
he's salty.
Even though he put her on, like he feel like he owns her. Like I
need you.
That whole. I'm like like. I understand, like, you did put her on. You can't deny that. You put her on.
She has talent herself. This shit would have never worked without her either. feel me?
No, definitely.
If she didn't sing, if she didn't have the voice that she has, if she didn't have the look she had, that shit wouldn't have worked either.
No, that's a fact.
So it's like
they both help each other.
She should be appreciative for the opportunity,
Yeah,
but how
like-
you gonna say that you just did it all by yourself?
Like, don't get me wrong, like, yo, like, don't get me wrong, like, but
That's like that's like somebody said you're forever indebted to me just because I provided you an opportunity.
You should forever be appreciative.
Yeah.
Should always be thankful, but it's just like, listen, bro, nigga, if I did
and
my
nigga,
contract,
and like I
did
said,
my
bro,
contract.
she did not want to be a side piece no more to him.
And best believe Herb made money off of her. We not gonna act like Herb didn't make no money.
Yeah, I mean,
off of her. Herb
and
made money off of her.
he's like on some salty shit right now,
Yeah.
saying what this whole like she's kind of stealing from me by because she's trying to redo, she's about to re-record.
She's trying to
her first album.
buy the masters. She's
All
trying to
those
get her
hits,
masters back.
she's gonna try to like, you know, I ain't gonna lie, it's a smart business.
To get her
move.
masters back. Yeah.
Do a smart
So she's
move.
remastering it?
No, to get him like doing a whole cover. Basically, it falls under the cover laws. But he was saying like, yo, any little thing, like if you try to like any change it up or anything, then you gotta go through him. And he was like saying, and he was saying the answer is no. The answer is no.
Oh shit.
The answer is no.
Alright,
he's
So now she has to buy her.
Let's talk about a typical
He
artist.
has to get everything cleared. If he does something to try to change it up or something, I think of how he was explaining how the music laws work. It has to go get cleared because he owns the publishing.
Yeah, he owns the publishing.
He owns the publishing.
And the royalties and everything. But you know, as a typical artist,
No,
majority
she
of
gets
artists-
royalties.
She gets royalties.
He owns the
But
publishing.
this is what I'm saying though. The majority of artists, they make money when they go on tour.
Yes.
That's the majority
That's
of
the
when
majority
they
of
make their
money.
money.
Yeah, because they don't
Now-
own their publishing.
Right. Now,
And the masters.
he doesn't go on tour. So how else is he supposed to eat? By owning the masters. And
He's a
owning the
producer, so
publishing.
he eats off of producer
Exactly.
credits and publishing because he
Right.
owned the record label.
Right, so she's trying to get her masters and perform the songs. He's like, oh, wait a minute, hell no. Because you gonna try to stop me from eating, but you already going on tour making hundreds of thousands of dollars a show. We're not doing this. I get the masters. You go tour. You go make your money on the road.
See, that's where
know?
So that's where it comes into play though. If you're gonna be an artist, you gotta honestly pick what kind
Because
of
like at
business
the
you
end
wanna
of
put
the day,
yourself
bro, a company, a record label will give you a budget to make the song. They'll
Right.
create a budget, and it's up to you to make that magic. Yeah, you made the magic, but they gave you the money to make the magic. They gave you the A&R, they gave you the engineer, they gave you the producer. Nigga, they're the ones that's paying the radio for it to be played.
in. Yeah.
I just feel like,
for them to be played in the DJs. They're the ones that's going to the club saying, yo, play this shit.
Yeah.
I just feel like, honestly, like, I just feel like Irv needs to let it go.
Yeah.
And he needs to stop being so, like, he's so mad
that
about
pussy
it,
probably
man.
must have been super good.
Fire.
Yeah.
Fire.
That's what I'm saying.
Super pussy power.
Oh, that
pussy got power.
Oh,
Yo,
man.
bro,
that
he
wet wet. That wet wet.
They had to do everything.
Yo. Like, nigga, Ashanti is still,
She's
still
gorgeous.
Still fire.
Gorgeous.
40-something is beautiful.
Gorgeous.
A fine ass, bro.
And she from Long Island. Shout out to her. She from Long
I'll be
Island.
mad too. I can't hit that ass no more.
He said that pussy turned me crazy.
Cause let's keep it a stack. The pussy will have
Yo, but I'm not gonna lie, Irv,
I
fuck with Irv, but he's just a really egotistical nigga. I see that a lot. Like he's an ego.
Now I see what
he's
destroyed
strict,
him.
but I fuck with it. It's crazy because I don't like that, but I fuck with him.
Miles, did you hear what Irv said? He was like,
he don't give a fuck.
Did you hear? No, he doesn't. He'll just say anything.
He'll say whatever.
He'll say anything.
And that's why niggas is calling him corny because they like, why you airing
Bro,
out
remember what happened with
all this
DMX?
shit?
Remember what happened with DMX when he said what was said about DMX? He said that DMX died of a crack overdose. And everybody was like, yo, why would you say
Irv
that?
Gotti said that, right?
Yeah.
Because it's the truth. It's the truth.
Yeah, but the way
He died from drugs.
No, ain't no word.
That nigga was smoking crack.
But out of respect for DMX,
He was still struggling with his crack addiction.
Yes, he was still struggling with his demons. Correct, I agree. But out of respect for DMX, you could have worded that differently.
But it's the real. It's the real. DMX was the real, so he said the real.
He was a crackhead. Yeah, but listen, it could have been worded differently. That's what I'm saying.
Yo, man, like
I think what it is, it came out at the wrong time.
Came out at the wrong time.
You said at the wrong time.
Bro, you could have said, yo, this this nigga Irv was like, yo, he died from a crack overdose, and then da 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 da.
Yo, he didn't call him a crackhead. He just said crack overdose.
I know, but you could have said, listen.
He didn't disrespect him.
DMX was struggling with drug abuse, and that was the cause of his death. That would have been a better.
But we all know what it was. Crack.
Right. I'm not laughing because it's funny, but it's true.
But
you don't know what he died from.
Crack.
It wasn't like a drug, like we don't know what.
But yo, bro. I'm telling you this, and this is coming from. I'm a huge DMX fan. Like you could ask my mama. Like, nigga, my own mama said my first sentences was a DMX song. Like real shit. She sleep right now, but
no,
nigga.
I'm not sleep.
Oh, am I lying?
No, that's what you used to sing.
All right, it's on my mama. My mama's saying this.
Yes.
I'm a real hip hop
But
baby.
how does that sound?
I'm really,
But how does that look? How does that look when this person is saying he died from a crack overdose? Of course, that's the truth. But how does that look? We're talking about the look.
But it's the real.
No, it's the real. It's the real.
The real is the real. Marcus, the real is the. It's gonna look, Marcus. You're not making no fucking sense, my nigga. It looks like how it fucking look. He died from crack overdose. It's gonna look exactly how it is.
Yeah.
It's the truth.
It is the truth.
Niggas need to stop candy coating shit. The truth is the truth.
The truth hurts.
The truth hurts, my nigga.
But
the truth hurt, but it is what it is. Nigga was fighting his demons.
He
died from a drug overdose.
Okay, it's the timing and the way that he said it. Because now it seemed like he was inconsiderate, and it just seemed like he's
inconsiderate people's feelings.
Yeah.
But why is people like you gotta like learn from him? Learn from him, like bro, like you know. I mean, people should like you know what I mean. Like this shit is no joke.
I'm sure that he was seeking help. I'm sure that DMX was seeking help, but he just couldn't beat it. He just couldn't. Certain people just can't beat their addictions.
DMX told story like nigga, all the money and the fame don't mean shit, man. It don't mean shit, man. You gotta get right within yourself.
Yeah, you do.
Right.
You do.
Gotta get right within yourself.
But the money made it more accessible for him.
Yes, the money
made it more
nigga, the money he had, even though he didn't give a fuck about money, and he wasn't, like I said, the point where he wasn't the top #1 rapper anymore, he wasn't making as much money as he was, you still got all that access. Yeah. You got niggas around you that's gonna give you whatever the fuck you want.
I'm not gonna lie though, like it didn't with the beef that happened between Murder Inc. and G Unit and 50 Cent. It wasn't only 50 Cent and them attacking him. They were deconstructing within themselves, within the camp.
No. It's because they
was fucking up himself. Everybody was destroying them like Murder Inc. himself. Because of everything that was transpiring, bro. He's beefing. The feds came in.
The feds is what fucked them up. And 50 was just hitting them.
Yeah,
you know,
beating him while he was like down. Kicking a man down. Yeah, basically.
That's what it was, man.
Beating a dead horse, basically. But hey, man.
And the only reason, like I said, bro, the only reason is because they was fucking with Supreme. And shit like that. It's because Supreme was responsible for 50 getting killed. Shot, not killed, shot.
God forbid.
You know what I mean? So like, you know what I mean? Like, that shit it really run deep. Like I said, like.
It's that street shit. That street shit is serious. For real.
Super, bro. A lot of niggas died. A lot of niggas
killed a lot of opportunities.
I learned like with the whole Trilly E money bags and all that shit. If you know about him, like. He was like a stick up kid and shit like that, but he got caught up in he got caught up in that whole Supreme shit. He gonna end up getting like shot like by Supreme and them niggas and shit. So it was like I said, bro, a lot of shit with New York was going on at that time. So
and 50 was a bad guy going into the game.
He started off with
hot rob and shit. He was a bad guy going in. Like he didn't really want friends like that.
Like I said, man, I just wanted to like because. I really feel like, yo, man, like, just going back to the story and shit like that, man, like, I really feel like
that's a bit sour.
He sounds a lot sour, man.
A lot of sour.
I feel like he needs to let it go. Because
they made history. Just be happy.
Yo, be happy with the history. I mean, man.
Yeah, you like you guys had a great run. Just be happy about it. You guys had a great run.
It shouldn't be no bad.
Yeah, you shouldn't, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like. Listen, you made millions with this girl. You shouldn't be salty.
It's not even like she was. It's not even like she was from. Was she from? I don't even think she was from like really with that street life. Then.
No,
she was just about the music.
She was about the music.
She was about she was like the newer Mary J. Blige.
Nigga,
She was like the newer Mary J. Blige.
I wouldn't say she wasn't a Mary J. Blige.
Newer
Like,
version.
hell no, because she can't sing like Mary.
No, I'm not saying she was exactly like her, but she was just a reiteration.
No. She was just gonna be a pop sensation.
The reason why I'm saying that though is because Mary J. Blige bridged R&B and hip hop. That's why I'm saying that. Ashanti did the same thing. She bridged R&B and hip hop. Yo, you can't, bro, with Ja Rule.
She ain't bring no R&B and hip hop.
Yeah, she did.
Niggas been doing, Marcus, niggas been doing that. That shit. Like you just said, Mary already did it.
Right.
So how can you
That's what I'm saying.
How can you say Ashanti did it? Mary already did it.
No, I'm saying she was a reiteration of Mary J.
No, nigga, you got that fucked up too. Niggas ain't come close to Mary, alright?
No, I'm not saying that she was coming close to Mary J. Blige. The reason why I'm saying is that is because she was bridging the gap between R&B and hip hop. It's because she was singing, Ja Rule was rapping, but Ja Rule was singing too. But they were doing hip hop and R&B. It's bridged. That's what I'm saying.
Like, bro. She was like a pop, supposed to be a pop sensation. That's what they wanted her to be.
Yeah.
Pop sensation.
They wanted her to be safe.
Like the gangsta pop sensation, like from that, like got that hood behind her, the hood princess.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? The hood princess got the hood behind her and shit like that.
Cause she a good look.
Fact. So I'm like, I'm like, yeah, man, like. This guy Irv, I'm looking. I can't wait for that documentary shit. I'm gonna definitely
tap into that.
I'm gonna tap into that shit. That shit coming out, I think, 9th.
I hope he just doesn't trash her.
Yeah, man. I hope he tells the truth, but yo, he was letting it all out there, man. He was like, yo, I'm not gonna lie, man. It's crazy how he talk about, but he be.
John be like, yo, chill out.
John's the political.
Yo, call her a black woman, like a black woman. Don't call her no bitch. What's wrong with you?
Bro, I gotta finish watching the rest of the Drink Champ shit, but yeah, man. But yo, man, we would have ended on that note, man. But yo, before with the topics, but before we end it, like let's get into the jewel of the week. You know what I'm saying? So I say a jewel I have is you know what I mean. Of course, protect yourself. You know what I mean? Know who you're dealing with and stuff like that. Because disease is real out here, and that they playing with these cures and stuff like that. Yeah. So that they always gonna try to make money. So try not to be another statistic. You know what I'm saying? So protect yourself and and learn how to let shit go.
I gotta say that.
Learn how to let shit go.
Let the past be the past.
Let the past be the past, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Move on, man.
Move on. You know what I mean? Because you get stuck in the past, man. You just gonna rekindle all that anger.
Coming off as bitter.
You know what I'm saying? Yep, exactly. And that's where it just hurts your character. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just make sure you don't hold on to certain shit. That's when you start feeling like a lot of anger and being miserable.
Mm-hmm.
You could be miserable with money. Let's keep it 10,000. You can be a miserable person if you just hold on to the past.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's a fact. That's a big fact.
You feel
what I'm
saying?
That's a big
fact. Y'all go check out this episode on YouTube.
Yo, episode 81.
Check out that skit. You can find this episode on YouTube, SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts,
XNXX, chill. Let come in, Nati. Nati, come in. Come to uncle. Come with your little sweet self.
Yeah.
Say hi.
Say hi to the camera.
Say hi to the camera. Say Jewel Talk. Say Jewel Talk. Say Jewel Talk. Say it in the microphone. Say Jewel Talk. Yeah, gave the camera, man. I love you. You're so beautiful. You know what I'm saying?
She's like, yo, she's 6. Like, she's getting
we gonna end it there. You know what I mean? We have to give y'all a little cuteness on the real quick. But yo, hold on, yo, settle down, hold it down.
Hide the room.
I'm spitting this crack real quick. I mean, so, you know what I mean? I'll be your host, Finesse Leo.
I'll be your host, Mason the Mic.
And this has been Jewel Talk. Jewel Talk. Spend number jewels, you heard? We out of here. Peace. Listen. It's Jewel Talk. Spend number jewels. I I swear life is a roller coaster. Speeding in and out of lanes, I can't get pulled over. I speak reality like when an addict gets sober. Knowledge infinite, so my quest is never over. Hopping in and out of Range Rovers, blowing my trees. Yes, indeed, the type of situations I need. I love the breach, but I could never get with the greed. The car into your red guts like when pussy bleed. How you expect like the growth?